Hey, for those of you guys that are new to my channel, which I'm new to this channel, so I'm sure you all are, I'm just going to do a little get to know me tag that I found on Pinterest. It's just 25 questions, mainly just so you guys can know a little bit about me. And yeah, so let's get started. Hopefully this little bean right here doesn't interrupt too much during this video. First question is, what is your name? You're probably going to see little arms and legs here. Just letting you know. What is your name? My name is Allison. I have a million different nicknames, but most people call me by my regular name. A couple people call me Allie, but you have to be very special to be able to call me that because I hate it. I have for most of my life. But yeah, my name is Allison. Number 2, what was your favorite subject at school? My favorite subject in high school was probably physics or math. I was a total nerd, 100% a nerd, and I ended up in nursing. After high school, I ended up in a couple different positions, but my last choice was nursing. I'm an LPN, but my favorite in college would probably have been med-surg, or medical surgical nursing, which is basically all the different diseases, symptoms, that type of thing, is where you learn a lot of stuff that is very relevant in your nursing career. Yeah, in high school, my favorite was definitely math. I was really good at math, which is probably why it was my favorite. I did advanced math for the last 3 years of high school as well. Number 3, what is your favorite drink? My favorite alcoholic drink is definitely Captain Morgan Spice mixed with Diet Coke. Diet because I'm a diabetic, not because of preference. I actually don't like Coke at all, really, outside of in alcohol. Non-alcoholic is probably water or Powerade. And I have a serious obsession with Diet A&W root beer. Number 4, what is your favorite song at the moment? Really good question, because I'm not even sure. Probably something by Luke Combs. I have a bit of an obsession with him. Let me think. I'm very much into older country. Some of the new stuff is fine. Some of it is just not country, in my opinion. Luke Combs is probably my favorite country singer at the moment. Favorite song? I can't really choose off the top of my head. I don't listen to a whole lot of music lately. Number 5, what is your favorite food? My favorite food overall is probably French fries. I can eat French fries for every meal. I try not to, but I can't easily eat them for every single meal. Another one of my favorites is probably nachos, for sure. That's something I tend to turn to a lot. Number 6, what is the last thing you bought? I went to the store this morning, actually, and I bought tampons. And what else did I have? I bought my dog a deli stick, and I had some veggies, some stir-fry veggies. That's what I bought. Number 7, favorite book of all time. I absolutely love reading, so this is a bit of a tougher question. I'm probably going to say Saving Max by, is it Antoinette Van something? I'll put it in the description. But it's called Saving Max, and it's about a mentally ill, well, it seems to be a mentally ill. It's about a woman with Munchausen's, but it's Munchausen's by proxy, I think it's called. Okay, so Saving Max is by Antoinette Van Houten. I might have completely butchered that name, but that's who it is. And it's about a lady who has Munchausen's by proxy. I think that's what it's called. And she makes out that her little boy is very mentally ill and sick at all the time. He ends up in mental institutions, etc. And it's a very gory book, and it is probably very hard to read for some people. But I absolutely loved it. It was very interesting. So definitely check that out. Number 8, favorite color. Growing up, my favorite color was orange, hands down. Then it changed to green when I was a teenager, mainly lime green, but I liked any green. And now I'd probably have to say it's blue. Mainly either royal blue or like a turquoisey sky blue. But yeah, right now it's probably blue. Number 9, do you have any pets? I do. I have a dog. He's a mixed breed. His name is Rocco. And I have a cat. She's a black cat. And she actually lives with my mom because when I went away to school, she moved in with my mom. And, well, I was still living with my mom when I left, but she stayed with my mom. And she has anxiety when she's put in a different situation or when somebody leaves. So, like, when I went away to school, she had bad anxiety. When my dad died, she had really bad anxiety. So we've decided it's better for her to stay with my mom because that's where she's been for all of her life and that's what she's used to. She's fine going somewhere for a night or two. When I lived where I was going to school, she would be fine to come in with us for the weekend or something, but her anxiety gets too bad when she's removed from a certain situation, so we chose not to do that to her again. And I also have 2 fish tanks. My little boy now has a fish tank in his room with 3 neon tetras in it. And we have a big 60-gallon tank in our dining room that has a ballast shark, a pearl gourami. It had 2 angelfish, now it only has 1, and a black tetra, and I'll say algae eater, but they're called plecos. I couldn't remember what the name of them were. It's like a yellow colored pleco. I can't remember the exact name on it right now. Favorite perfume. I don't really wear perfume. When I do, I very rarely wear perfume because, 1, I work in healthcare. Like I said, I am an LPN, so at work we're not allowed to wear scented products anyways. When we do go out to a friend's or go out to a club or wherever, the one thing that I've stuck with and I've used since I was a teenager is So Sinful. It's not really a perfume, it's more of a body spray. So that is probably my favorite. Number 11, favorite holiday. My favorite holiday is hands down Christmas. Like, no question about it. It's 110% Christmas. I also really love Halloween. Currently, my house is partially decorated for Halloween. Halloween is next week, so that's one thing I have to do now in the next couple of days is finish the decorating. But Christmas is 110%. Our house is usually decorated right to the nines, and it's my favorite time of year. The feel of everything, all the decorations, the pretty lights, the coziness of it, all the family around, just all of it is just my absolute favorite. Number 12, are you married? No, I'm not married. We are common law. We've been together for just over 9 years, so we've been together since I was in high school. He was graduated, but I was in high school. We've been together ever since. So, no, I'm not technically married, but it feels like it most days. Number 13 is, have you ever been out of the country, and if so, how many times? I have never been out of the country. I've only been to one other province, and that was on a school trip in, I think it was grade 9 maybe. That is the only time I've ever been out of the province, let alone the country. Number 14, do you speak any other language? I guess you could say I speak some French. I did French for 5 or 6 years in school. But we basically just learned basic French. I don't know if I remember much at all. I do remember some words, and when I hear something French, I'm like, oh, that's French, or, oh, I remember those couple of words, but that's about it. Number 15, how many siblings do you have? Biologically, I only have 1. I have an older brother. He's 15 years older than me. But I feel like I have a million. Some of my friends we've been really close with. Like, one of the girls I grew up with. We aren't as close anymore, but we grew up like siblings. I do have a couple girlfriends now that are just like sisters to me. And I do have a brother-in-law, and he is just like a brother to me, basically. So, technically one, but I really have lots. Number 16, what is your favorite shop? That's a bit of a hard question, too. I personally love Dollarama. That's probably a bit of a weird answer, but I find they have so many different things, such a variety of things, and it's usually the same things that you can get in typical stores like Walmart or convenience stores, wherever, but for much cheaper. I'm a bit of a cheapie. I really can be with certain things anyways, and I also love crafting. I actually make my own like vinyl signs, hand painted signs, that type of thing. I make glasses and mugs and stuff. So Dollarama really is my friend when it comes to stuff like that. And I know it's not technically a shop, but Amazon. I became so obsessed with Amazon recently, and my boyfriend is not too pleased about it. And there's at least one Amazon package a day. Tells me I have a problem. But anyways, we'll see. Okay, so number 17, your favorite restaurant. I have celiac disease, so there's not a whole lot of restaurants that I can actually eat at. But my favorite that I can eat at is probably Jungle Jim's. Jungle Jim's has a gluten-friendly menu. It's not technically gluten-free. I've had no problems at Jungle Jim's with cross-contamination or anything, and if you don't know anything about celiac, you're not going to have a clue what I'm talking about right now. But I can eat at Jungle Jim's without a problem, so that's probably my favorite restaurant. And fast food is probably McDonald's or A&W, one or the other. 18. When was the last time you cried? Well, I have a 6-week-old baby, so, baby blues are still sort of a thing. But the last time I actually cried, it was probably yesterday or the day before, for sure. I haven't cried yet today, so that's a plus. But it was definitely yesterday or the day before. 19. Favorite blog. Okay, so I don't really read blogs a whole lot, but I do watch a lot of vlogs. So my favorite vlogs are probably either Nikki Phillippi's or Saucony Jolie's. Those are the two that I watch the most often. Oh, and Zoella as well. Or Zoe Sugg. I watch a lot of her. I also watch Alfie Days. So yeah, I definitely lean more towards vlogs than blogs. Number 20. Favorite movie. I'm going to say Big Daddy, for sure. We've watched that movie 600 times, at least. I have a few different movies that we watch over and over, but Big Daddy is probably always my absolute favorite. 21. Favorite TV shows. Right now we're watching Sons of Anarchy, and I am completely obsessed. I also liked Pretty Little Liars, Lucifer, which I haven't watched a new season yet. I like Gilmore Girls. There's a lot of TV shows that I watch, and I also really enjoy cartoons. Like SpongeBob is one of my all-time favorites. 22, PC or Mac? It's a bit of a weird question, but I'm going to say PC. I've never had a Mac, never used a Mac. So I'm going to say PC, just simply for that reason. And number 23, what phone do you have? I just recently got a new one, which is what I'm actually recording on right now. And it's a Samsung S20. And so far, I absolutely love it. Number 24, how tall are you? I'm not very tall at all. I'm actually only probably 5'2" or 5'3", around there. I've been told I'm short my whole life. Always been made fun of for it, in a joking way, not a bullying way. But, yeah, I'm pretty short. And number 25 is the last one in here. Can you cook? I'll say yes. For the most part, yes. I do try a lot of different things. My boyfriend's pretty picky, so I can't always try out there things. But anyways, I do try a lot of new stuff, and for the most part he eats it. So I guess that answers that question. So thank you guys for watching. You can hit the subscribe button down below to see what else we have in store on this channel, as it is new and Lord only knows what direction it may take. Right now it's probably going to be a lot of blind bags and stuff like that. Maybe some tags, you know, the typical normal stuff, because I am pretty new at this. So hit the subscribe button down below, give a video a like, and make sure to check back for some new videos soon. Thank you. Bye.